All right, guys, let's get started. We'll do some Ballet Strong stuff today. Oh. So we've got people at home on Zoom. We've got people on Instagram. Welcome to everyone who's joining on Instagram. We're going to do a couple of different things workout-wise today. I want to work a little bit on rotation because we've got the turns and turnout workshop coming up this weekend. I want to do some penché work again. I think we're going to do some upper body stability work. We'll do some core work as well. So we've got a few different things that we're going to bring into this workout today. We'll start with a quick rundown, warm-up, mobility kind of process. So what we're going to do starting on the ground, feet out in front, hands are going to be behind you, just like this. And then you're going to push your hips up and come back down. And we're going to do that 10 times. Okay, so hands behind, pointed away from your body, feet out in front, push up 10 times. Here we go. Starting 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Turning over into push-up position. So hands are going to be on the ground, feet out behind you. Making sure we're in a nice strong push-up position. Pushing back into a downward facing dog, stretching out through your back, getting your heels onto the floor, and coming back down into a push-up position. Going 10 times again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good. Standing up. Okay, we're going to come down into a squat position just like this. Hands are going to go onto the ground. We're going to put our body up into a pike position and then come back down into a squat. Okay, just 10 times, hands on the ground. Here we go. Going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rolling up from there, coming into a nice wide second position with our feet pointed to the front. So I don't want any turnout in this position. Feet are pointed to the front. Nice wide position. You're going to lunge over to one side, staying down, lunge all the way across to the other side. We're going to do this 10 times as well. Okay, so coming all the way down, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Coming up, you're going to step one leg forward into a nice long lunge position like this. Knee is forward, back leg is turned in, so make sure to tuck your toes on that back leg. Make sure we keep a really honest turned in position, so we're keeping everything parallel. Knee coming off the ground and back down 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swapping to the other side. Into that lunge position. Back leg turned in. Lifting the knee off, going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Coming up. Shake your legs a little bit. So now we're nice and warm. That's a good warm up that you can do even before class. Like if you want to get your body nice and warm and mobilized, just do that one. You can take it for 10 reps of each exercise. You can do that for a whole minute of each exercise. It's up to you. But taking that and building on that for a warm up is really good. All right. Very good. Shake your legs a little bit. We're going to start by working a little bit on rotation. So the first thing what I want you guys to do is just bring your feet to shoulder width apart. All right. Now in this position, what we're going to do is you're going to try and rotate the legs outwards without rotating your feet. Okay, so what this is going to do is going to create connection, first of all, through the glutes, because those are the external rotators, the parts of the legs that are actually rotating the legs outwards. And what it's also going to do is it's going to create torque in the feet. So that rotation there, we start to think what torque is the force of rotation into the ground. If you're able to rotate outwards and then back again, outwards, back again, just do that 10 times. And creating that rotation through your feet, that's going to create torque into the ground that when you start to use this in turnout, it's actually going to help you with your pirouettes, okay? So we're creating that rotation through the legs and release. Rotate, release, rotate, release, rotate, release, rotate, release. Good. Now what I want you to do is you're going to rotate, you're going to squat down, you're going to come up, and then plie to arabesque and back to this position, okay? So if you need to hold on to a bar or some sort of support, that's perfectly fine. But I want you to find that rotation first. So you're going to rotate the legs, squat down, knee up, plie to arabesque, back to the starting position. Squat down, knee up, plie to arabesque, back to start. Find that rotation, squat, up, plie, back down. Okay, we're gonna do this 10 times, so 10 total squats, then we're gonna have a rest. We'll do it one more time, yeah? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Rotate, squat, knee up, plie, and down. Rotate, squat, up, plie, and down. Rotate, squat, up, plie, and down. That's 3. Rotate, squat, up, plie, 4. Rotate, squat, up, plie, 5. Rotate, squat, up, plie, 6. Rotate, up, plie, 7. Rotate, up, 8. Rotate, 9. Rotate, up, 10. Have a rest, guys. Shake it out. Okay, so what we're doing here, as we're rotating through our legs, I'll come a little bit closer so you can see this. As we rotate through the legs, you can see that that's lifting up in my ankle as well. Yeah, and when we come down, we're keeping that rotation. The first thing that's going to happen when I pop back up from this position is probably this. So we have to be able to maintain that rotation that we've built in the leg as I come up. And then from there, as I open up to arabesque, I'm opening up this knee and I plie on that leg, we're maintaining that same rotation. Find it again, plie, and back down. Okay, so we're working on maintaining that rotation throughout the entire movement, building that strength, getting that movement coming along. Okay, good. Shake it out, guys. Let me do this again. All right, let's do this one more time. Just finding that position, feet shoulder width apart, just do a couple of rotations. Just get that external rotation going in the hips. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rotate, squat, knee up, plie, and back. Rotate, squat, up, plie, back to neutral. Rotate, squat, up, plie, back to neutral. That's 3. What? Up, plie. That's 4. Rotate. Up, plie. 5. Rotate. Up, plie. 6. Rotate. Up, plie. 7. Rotate. Up, plie. 8. Up. 9. Last one. Up, plie. That's 10. Good. Shake it out, guys. Grab some water. Turn my fan on. It's getting hot in here. So next thing we're going to do, you're going to grab a step or something you can stand on, create a little bit of instability. Okay. It's always harder when you're off the ground. Yeah. If you don't have a step at home, that's perfectly fine. Just do this flat on the ground. We can do that as well. All right. So what we're going to do, if you have it as well, grab a TheraBand. Always good to have one of these handy. All right. What you're going to do once you step onto that box, bending the standing knee. So we don't want to be perfectly straight. We're bending that knee. Back leg is going to be here. Turned out, flex foot. and you're lifting that leg, not using the back. Okay, so we're not going back, back, back. We're lifting that leg using the glute. So the glute is going up, 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 up. And what we're trying to do is lift that leg from this muscle here. Okay, so keeping that rotation, stabilizing in the leg, because that's the other part of this exercise, is making sure that this is stabilized, that this knee isn't going in and out the entire time. Stabilizing that leg, keeping this position strong, up, up, up. We're going to do that 10 times on each side. Okay, now you want to add a little extra difficulty, grab the TheraBand, pull it up over your head, and stretch that out to the side like this. If you want to make it a little bit stronger, out in front, and pull apart like this. Okay, so this one is going to challenge the back to stay more upright. This one is going to create more stability in the back as we utilize the glute. Okay, we're going to do this starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Coming down. Change over. Other side. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have a rest. Shake it out, guys. Legs might be starting to get a little bit tired, a little bit shaky. That's okay. We want to have that because that's challenging you, that's training you, that's getting you stronger so that when you go and do a ballet class and you do your variations, the risk of injury is less, okay? Because you're building that stamina, you're building that strength, and you're doing it in a way that when you go into your class, it'll give you more stamina and strength to be able to work on your skills. All right, that's why we do this program. It's not just to be doing cool exercises. The whole point is to get stronger for your ballet work so that when you go into the ballet class, it's easier to do physically. All right, let's do this one more time. Standing on that box or on the floor, making sure I'm going to do it facing you guys this time so you can see the stability in my knee, in the standing leg, so that we're not getting this movement. All right, arms are going to go up overhead or out to the front. I'll demonstrate this one this time. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap sides. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have a rest, guys. Okay, so it's not a big knee bend. We're not going into a really deep plie. It's just enough that we're challenging that leg and its stability, because as soon as we bend the knee, we get that little bit of wobble there. Yeah, so working on maintaining, again, a straight line of the knee over the toes. All right, good, guys. Step away. Now, next exercise. This is probably going to be the most challenging one for the legs. Grab a towel or a slider if you have one. Okay, so this is progressing on that first exercise that we did today. All right, so if you have a slider like this one, grab it. If you have a towel or something that you can put underneath your foot, grab that. Now it's up to you how far down you want to go with this movement. And if you want to just go this way for now, okay, that's perfectly fine. The goal long term is that we're going all the way down into this lunge. I'll take my socks off because that way my foot will stick to the slider. It's a little bit easier. So when we go down, you're going all the way down as far as you can, coming back up, flat back, and back up. All the way down and up, flat back forward, and up. Okay, so we got two methods of movement here. We're working on the lunge down. We're working on the adduction. So bringing the legs back together as we come back up, that slide up. From there, we're going to transfer all of that strength into our hamstring. And as we bend forward, the hamstring is now controlling the movement, and then it's fast coming back up and then going again. Okay, we're going to do 5 on each side. All right, so it's not too many reps, but what I want you to focus on is maintaining stability through that standing leg. Also making sure that however far down we go, that we really maintain that inner thigh connection to come back up together before we bend forward into that flat back arabesque position, okay? Now, as I say flat back, what I mean, you're bending forward with a flat back and then coming back up. So the arabesque doesn't have to go high. We're keeping this in a flat relationship. So the body is moving, the leg is moving, everything is going to a flat tabletop position and coming back up. All right, this is more focusing on the hamstring of the leg that we're standing on than it is on the arabesque leg that's going up. Okay, doesn't have to be a perfect ballet movement today. This is just getting that line of work through the hip extension of the bend forward. Okay, here we go. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lunge down. Come back up. Bending forward and up. 2. Bend forward and up. 3. Bend up. 4. 5. And swap. Changing over to the other side. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunging down. Coming up. Bending forward, stabilizing, and up. Lunge. And bend. 3. And bend. 2 more. 4. And last one. And bend forward. Good, guys. Shake it out. Grab some water. Have a little break. How's everyone at home feeling? Good? Feeling strong? Yeah? Especially those who are just joining us on Instagram. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Hope you're feeling strong, challenging yourselves, okay? So we've worked a bit on the quadriceps, we've worked on the glutes, we've worked on the hamstrings now. All right, so what I wanna do this next exercise, we're gonna need a bar and we're gonna need a TheraBand. And the purpose of this exercise is to create stability for our pirouettes. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to grab a TheraBand, you're going to tie it onto your bar. So tying a knot, so you've got a circular band that you've just put onto that bar. What you're going to do is you're going to come away from the bar. And you're going to have your arm in the band closest to the bar. You're going to plie. And then from there, you're going to bring one leg, so the outside leg, up to retiré, find your balance, and come back down. So creating distance from the bar, coming up, and back down. We do this 10 times on each side. Okay, so using that resistance in the arm that's closest to the bar, as you lift up, what's going to happen is that's going to pull you and try and rotate you towards the bar. You want to fight against that. Okay, so this is going to pull you up and kind of make you do this. You want to fight against that and stabilize on this leg so that we're not getting this rotation. It's one of the biggest things that will impact a pirouette when we start to do pirouettes is that when you turn, we lose the rotation and we end up turning back on the direction that we were turning in the first place. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're able to stabilize and keep that open as strong as possible. All right, so 10 on each side, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Plie and up. Plie and up. Find your stability. Plie up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Change sides, turning around, other hand in the band, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie and up. Plie up. That's 2. Plie 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have a rest. Now, how did you find that one? Easy, challenging, hard to find that balance? Let us know, guys. Let us know how you're going. 2 thumbs up if it was super easy. Or even if it was super hard, let us know how you're going. It's good? Feeling good? Okay, so the challenge here, guys, again, the challenge in this exercise is making sure that when you come to that retire, that we're not rotating towards the standing leg, that we're keeping that stability in that standing leg, keeping the knee open, right? And it comes from that same position. If we think about what we worked on all the way back at the beginning of this program, is that rotation from here. So if you're turning out and you're not, again, rotating and keeping that connection in the glute, when we come up, what's going to happen? It's going to go in, we're going to lose that stability. Okay, so the same thing as you plie, you're keeping that rotation, that lift through this part of the body to keep the rotation in the standing leg, so that eventually you could do it and find that balance immediately, all the way up on releve. All right, I'm not going to do that tonight. But that's enough of a little bit of a taster for that exercise. Okay, good. Coming down to the ground, grab a mat if you have one, so that you can go onto your knees. We're going to do some push-ups. So for those of you who can, push-ups on your toes. All right, if push-ups on your toes are too hard, onto your knees. If push-ups on your knees are too hard, you're just going to lower all the way down to the ground and then help yourself back up. Yeah. If that's still too hard, come over to a bar, face that bar, to the bar, back up, to the bar, back up. All right. So find your level of difficulty that's going to work best for you. All right. If you're on your knees, when we're doing this push-ups on your knees, you need to make sure that your back is perfectly straight. Your glutes are engaged. You're going straight down. Elbows are coming back at a 45-degree angle to the body and then pushing back up. Okay, so we don't want to have a push-up like this. It's not going to get you the right outcome. All right, so again, push your body into a straight line all the way from the knees up to the head, making sure that the hands are directly below the shoulders in a straight line. And again, coming down 45-degree angle of the arms to the body, and then push back up. All right, so as you lower down to the ground, this way, and then push back up. All right, we're going to do this 10 times. Take it at your own pace. All right, challenge yourself to hold when you get to that point where you feel like you can't anymore, and either push back up or help yourself back up. Here we go, guys. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2, 1. Up. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. That's 3, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 3, 2, 1. 6, 3, 2, 1. 7, 3, 2, 1. 8, 3, 2, 1. 9. Last one. 3, 2, 1. 10. Have a rest. Good. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what do push-ups have to do with ballet? For the guys who might be watching this, I don't know if we have any guys watching, but from a partnering perspective, upper body strength is really important. But also for girls, for partnering, okay? So let's say, for example, you're doing an attitude promenade, where you have to be able to lock your shoulder into position and not let it move. The ability to do that comes from having good, strong shoulders and very strong arms, okay? So if you have really weak arms, you're going to be moving all over the place. It's not going to be very easy. Your partner's not going to be very happy, but you have to be able to stabilize that position. So doing push-ups helps you to build that strength. All right, good. Shake it out. We're going to do one more set. How's everyone feeling, guys? Still feeling good? Yeah. All right, we're going to do one more set. Coming down to the knees to toes, wherever you feel comfortable at this point. We're going for another 10, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1. That's 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 6, 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 2, 1, 8, 3, 2, 1, 9, 3, 2, 1, 10. Very good, guys. Shake it out. Grab that TheraBand from before. Untie it from your bar if it's still tied to your bar. All right, so what we're going to do, you're going to sit down on the ground. Legs are going to be stretched out in front, keeping your body nice and upright. Hands are going to be out to the front, around shoulder width apart. But again, make sure that it's viable for you, okay? Because we're going to do 50 reps of this. Now, again, take this at your own pace, okay? You don't have to do 50 reps nonstop unless you can. The goal here is to get to 50, but take it at your own pace. If you need to have a rest in between, you need to stop and then start again. It's perfectly fine. But we're going for 1, 2, 3, 50 times. Now, when we do this, keep an eye on my elbows. We're not going this way. This is a completely different exercise. All right. Once you keep your arms nice and straight, out to the side and back in, out to the side and back in. Don't bend your elbows. All right, we're just using the backs of the shoulders to do this movement. Again, this is going to help you to stabilize that shoulder. It's also going to help you with your port de bras so that when you are using your arms, you're holding them out there in second position for 3 hours, you're not exhausted. Okay, it's building that stability so that you can use your arms properly without getting up here into the neck. Yeah, so we're building that shoulder strength, we're building that pectoral strength, we're building the strength to support the arms in the port de bras so that when you're dancing, you don't get too tired. All right, here we go. Legs stretched out to the front, sitting up nice and tall, arms out in front, shoulder width apart, going for 50 reps. Here we go, guys, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Good. Have a rest, guys. Oh, you feel that in the backs of the shoulders. It's fast, all right? It's not about going really super slow and taking your time. This one is a fast movement, gets the heart rate up. We're building into that stretch. We're moving the arms, and we're challenging the backs of the shoulders so that the rear delt, which holds the arm in its position properly, as opposed to this way, is going to allow you to have strong shoulders in your port de bras, okay? Now, oftentimes, I'm sure everyone has heard at some point in their ballet career or in their ballet training, lift your arms from your back. I challenge everyone right now to try and lift your arms without using your shoulders. As in, don't move from your shoulders, move from your back. Make your back lift your arms. It's not possible, guys. The shoulder is what causes the arm to move. That's where it's connected to the body, okay? So in order to do that, we have to use the shoulder, but it doesn't mean that we have to lift the shoulder up. We actually have to push the shoulder down. So it's resistance within the shoulder joint to allow the arms to rise and create a nice long neck position. And if you don't have the strength to resist, this is what's going to happen. Okay, good. I think it's abs time. Time to do some core work. Everyone's favorite part of the day, a little bit of core work. All right, so what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is you're going to come over against a wall if you have a wall. Hopefully everyone's got a wall in their room. All right, so coming over against the wall, you're going to lie down. Your hands are going to be against the wall. Arms are going to be bent. So get a little bit closer than where I am right now. Arms are bent. Hands are up against the wall. You're going to bring knees up and then extend. Up and extend. Up and extend. Okay? Bring all these guys on Instagram. I'll bring you guys a little bit closer. All right. So coming up here, knees are going to come up. You have your arms above your head. Extend the legs out. Now, I haven't shown you my legs because you don't need to see stretch legs. It is what it is. What's most important here, guys, is that we keep our backs on the floor. Okay? So we don't want to get this kind of arch, low back position where we can see air underneath our spine. We want to keep the back into the ground. Hands are against the wall. And we're going to go for 10 reps, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knees up and out. Up and out. That's 2. Up. That's 3. Up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Have a rest. My back's making funny noises on the ground there. Good. Good, good, good. Have a rest, guys. Bringing it back to your mat. Coming back to your mat. Now we can do this in 2 positions. So we can either do this in like a normal push-up position where we're up here like this, or you can bring this down to this position, which is going to make it a little bit more challenging. What we're going to do is basically a mountain climber, but nice and slow. Okay, we're only going to do 10 total, but the point is that we're bringing this knee all the way up to the elbow and back down. Elbow and back down. So when we're down here, it's even harder because we've got much more that we have to lift that leg. All right, so the hardest one is going to be fully on the ground in a plank position. Less hard is going to be up in that push-up position. All right, 10 reps. That's all we're doing, but that challenge is there. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knee up and down. That's 1. Up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Have a rest. Coming down to the ground. We're going to lie on our backs. This next one, we have a few levels of what we can do here. The first level, knees are going to be bent, hands are going to be against the knees. That's level 1. Okay? Just lying in that position, challenging yourself to keep a strong position in your core. Level 2, hands are going to go under your hips, legs are going to go out to the front, holding that position. Level 3, arms are up over your head. Okay, so we got 3 levels. First one, hands are against the knees. Second one, hands are underneath your hips. Third one, arms are up over your head. We're holding this for 30 seconds, guys. All right. Choose your method, choose your level, choose where you're at. All right. Don't try and go too difficult with this if you can't do it, because we want to maintain good form over challenging yourself to the point that you can't actually do it anymore. All right. So if your level right now is knees up, hands on your knees, perfectly fine. If your level is hands under your hips, legs out to the front, that's good too. If you want to take it all the way to the top, bring those arms up, challenge your stability, challenge your posture. Let's give it a try. All right. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That's 10. That's 20. 10 more seconds. Good work, guys. Have a rest. Bring it back up. All right, we got one last challenge for the night. One last challenge to finish this off. And we got to work on the hip flexors because that's the biggest part that I find that dancers struggle with from a strength perspective. All right, so what you're going to do, hands are going to be by your knees. You're keeping your back straight. You're leaning forward into this position. Okay, so we're not leaning back, leaning forward, keeping your arms straight, leaning forward by your knees. You're going to either lift one leg at a time, or we're lifting both legs and holding. Yeah, work to what your level is right now. You don't have to go crazy with this. This is going to be hard. We're going to do 50 reps if you're going like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we're going to hold for 30 seconds if you're going like this. Okay, here we go, guys. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 10 seconds. That's 20. That's 30 seconds. Have a rest, guys. Relax. Shake it out. Shake your legs a little bit. Good work. How's everyone feeling? Challenged? Hopefully everyone feels good, feels strong. I'm sweating over here. Got the fan on in the background, trying to keep me cool, but I'm working hard. Hope everyone else is feeling good as well. That you guys have enjoyed this at home. I will be announcing the winners of the free entry to the workshop this weekend, as well as the Ponche program tomorrow afternoon. So keep tagging people in the posts if you feel like it. All right. Otherwise, looking forward to seeing everyone on the weekend. If you haven't booked in for the turns and turnout workshop, it's happening on Sunday from 1 to 3. Okay, so that's for everybody. It's up to you whether you guys want to join it or not. There's no age restriction. Everyone can get some benefit from that, whether you're 2 or 92. It doesn't matter. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Have an awesome night. Bye.
Thanks, Shane.
Thanks, guys. Good work. How's everyone feeling? Good?
Good.
Good, good.